Sound Partners 1, Lesson 10. In today's lesson, we're going to learn about the new sound like in hat, represented by the letter H. As I point to each letter, say the sound that the letter represents. Remember, our new sound, like in hat, is made by the letter H. Ready? A, like apple. M, like in moon. T, like table. N, like in nail. K, like cat. M, ah, like octopus. A, d, like dog. K, s, like sun. Ah, d. Let's try those again. Ready? A, m, t, n, k, m, ah, a, d, k, s, ah, d. Now let's watch as the videos instruct us how to make the lowercase and uppercase H. You will need a piece of paper and a pencil for this activity. Ready? Let's watch to see how we make the lowercase h.
Lowercase h. 1. Pull down straight. Push up. Curve forward. Pull down straight. Lowercase h.
Now pick up your pencil and let's try one as we watch the video again.
Lowercase h. 1. Pull down straight. Push up. Curve forward. Pull down straight. Lowercase h.
Put your pencil down and let's watch the video on how to form an uppercase H.
Uppercase h. 1. Pull down straight. Lift. 2. Pull down straight. Lift. 3. Slide right. Uppercase h.
Now pick up your pencil and we'll watch the video again and you practice forming an uppercase H.
Uppercase h. 1. Pull down straight. Lift. 2. Pull down straight. Lift. 3. Slide right. Uppercase h.
Now you're going to hear 8 sounds. Your job is to write the letter that represents the sound you hear. Ready? The first sound,
Ah.
the second sound, the next sound, the fourth sound,
Ah.
the fifth sound. The next sound,
N.
the seventh sound, and the last sound.
D.
All right, let's check our work. The first sound was ah, which is represented by the letter O. The next sound is represented by the letter H. The third sound k is represented by the letter C. The fourth sound, a, is represented by the letter A. The fifth sound, h, is represented by the letter H. The next sound, n, is represented by the letter N. The seventh sound, t, is represented by the letter T. And the last sound, d, is represented by the letter D. Now let's practice breaking apart words into their sounds using the sound boxes. The first word we're going to break apart is the word dot. Ready? First sound, d. The next sound, ah. And the last sound, t. D, ah, t. Dot. The next word is pan. P, an, p, an, pan. The next word, moss. S, os, moss. Hat, at, at, hat. And the last word, sad. S, ad, s, ad, sad. Next, we're going to practice reading words by stretching out the sounds and then reading it quickly. The first word we're going to do is the word in the box. Ready? Ought, hot. Remember, run your fingers under the letters to help you keep track of the letters. Ready? Ought, hot. Ack, mac. Ought, dot. Add, mad. And, at, cat. At, hat. Odd, cod. Ought, cot. Ought, not. Am, ham. And, add, had. At, mat. At. And let's read those one more time. Ready? Ought, hot. Ack, mac. Ought, dot. Add, mad. And, at, cat, at, hat, odd, cod, ought, caught, ought, not, am, ham, and, add, had, at, mat, at. What sound does mad start with? It starts with the sound like moon. What sound does mad end with? It ends with the sound d like dog. What sound does ham begin with? It starts with our new sound, the sound h. What sound does ham end with? It ends with the sound like moon. What sound does caught begin with? It begins with the k sound. What sound does caught end with? It ends with the t sound. Now let's practice spelling some of these words. The first word we're going to spell today is the word ham. Remember to sound it out slowly using your sound boxes to help you hear the sounds in the word ham. Am. And now write the letters that represent the sounds that you hear in the word ham. All right, the next word, had. Add. Had. And the last word, not. 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 Let's check our work. The first word was ham. Am. You should have written the letters H-A-M for ham. The next word sounds very similar to ham except for the ending sound. Had. For this word, you should have written the letters H-A-D. Remember, the D has the stick on the right side. And the last word was not. Not. You should have written the letters N-O-T. Today we have 2 sentences to read. I want to remind you of a couple of words. This word is the word a, and this word is the word and. Practice this sentence on your own. Now let's read it together. Mac, add, had, Mac had a at, cat. Mac had a cat. Now let's try the second sentence. Mac and at cat. Mac and cat at sat. Mac and cat sat on a Mac and cat sat on a cot. Let's read both sentences. Ready? Mac had a cat. Mac and cat sat on a cot. Think about what the picture would look like if Mac had a cat. And now Mac and cat are going to sat on a cot. A cot is like a little bed. Now let's reread the book about Sam that we've read in previous lessons. Remember, we're going to take breaths at the period. We're going to take pauses when we see the commas. And we're going to try to read with expression. If a character is sad, we're going to make our voice sound sad. And if a character is happy, we're going to make our voice sound happy. Ready? Sam. Sam. Sam and cat. Matt and cat. Sam, Matt, and cat. Did you remember to pause at the commas? Cat sat on Sam. Matt sat on Sam. Sad Sam. Sad Matt. Sam sat. Matt sat. Okay, Sam. Okay, Matt. Okay, cat. The end. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the book and I'm going to let you practice reading the book by yourself. Ready? And that's the end of today's lesson.